Hey, Ryan. Hey, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Let's make sure my mic's working. Test, test. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This is only a test. Test, test, test. Okay. Oh, I bet it's using the microphone from that other cam. Dang it. Your sound is good. Oh, was it good on the other picture? I was wondering if it was taking the volume or the mic from this other camera. That was the issue. Adam, what's going on? Ryan, what's up? Okay, I gotta tell it what mic. Okay. Well, let me try that. See if I can figure that out. Audio. Okay, default. Okay, that's my default. Oh, I wonder if I put on headphones if that would make any difference. I do have those headphones, those gaming headphones with the microphone. I wonder if that would work better if I use this other camera. I sound good now. I bet if I switch cameras, I won't. Let me try switch camera and see what happens. Oh, I know something else. I got to turn this dehumidifier off. Got rid of some background noise. Sound is good on your end. Well, let me switch cameras, Adam, and see what happens. Man, it's a sloppy, rainy mess outside. It's been raining for days and days. Okay, I'm going to try this microphone or this camera and see if that changes the. Now, did that change the audio any? I'm hoping I'm still on. I haven't done this in so long, guys. Okay, it says I'm still on the default mic. So Adam, how are things going there up in New York? Ryan's probably getting the same crappy weather I'm getting, bunch of rain. Although, didn't you have snow not long ago? All right, cool. I'm almost done with this thing here. All I have left to do is zip tie the antennas and go into beta flight and set it up in beta flight, and then this thing's ready to go. So if the weather doesn't break before too long, I'll have 2 quads ready to actually mate. I still haven't given the official send off on my 5-inch that I just built. So the only thing, dude, that I'm not sure about this quad is these little 4-inch props. These little 4-inch props on these big old motors. I'm just not sure about that yet. I don't know what to expect. You have some sun there, Adam? It feels heavy, and then you add a 1300 mill or 1500 milliwatt 3S battery on there. It's going to have some weight to it, so I guess it's going to need these big motors. I'm kind of anxious. Kind of anxious to fly it. It does look like that little frog that you were talking about, Ryan. As far as props go, I need to order. I'm probably going to order some clear or some blue and kind of keep it the red, white, and blue theme. That's my plan. That's my plan. Yeah, these are what I had on the Vortex. If anybody wants to come in, I can send a link if I can figure out how to send a link. I guess you just copy it off the browser up there. Tony, what's happening? Blades FPV. Tony, he's the one that sent me these motors. So I appreciate Tony for doing that. Tony, it's about ready to go. I just got to zip tie my antenna leads and hook it up to Betaflight. I'm going to try and get that done today. I can't do this camera backwards. Yeah, I'm excited to go out and give it a rip. It was pretty smooth build. I just took my time. Took me a little bit, but I tried to keep it neat as I could. It's not too bad. I don't got too many wires hanging out. I think all in all, it's a pretty neat build. Hey, Carpenter Rick, what's happening? Well, Tony, I'm glad he's able to pop in. Take a minute out of your work break. Carpenter Rick is in the house. All right, Ryan, cool. Appreciate you coming in for a minute. You working hard, Rick? It's still pretty dang cold up there right now, isn't it? It's a soggy, wet mess here. Just rain and rain and rain. I guess I need to try and zip tie these things real quick. Good to see you, Rick. Well, I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and by the time I got done with that, I really didn't feel like going to work today. So I didn't. Probably should have. I just didn't feel like it. Oh, you were laid off on the 9th because of this COVID crap? The snow is almost all gone, but it's still cold, yeah. Dang, dude, I don't know how you guys do it up there. I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. It'd be hard. But I guess if you're there your whole life, you just get used to it, don't you? For the most part. I guess you would. Guess I can put my antennas like that. Right, yeah. I can imagine. The same about the heat. You know, I've done all this work. I've never even fired up these motors yet to make sure they spin. I just took for granted that they would. Sometimes the more builds you do, you just get more confident in your work and you take stuff for granted that you know you shouldn't do that. You've never been south of Toronto? I think it's going to be a little screamer, Adam. I'll know more once I get it out here and fly it, but I just have a feeling about it. That's going to be a little screamer. Oh, I should have brought that down more. There we go. I like it, Adam. I like this frame. I didn't know if I was going to like it at first, but the only drag is I really didn't have a good way to secure my VTX. So I got some double-sided tape and then some electrical tape. I just got it taped up. It's good. It ain't gonna go nowhere unless I crash hard. And I'm not planning on doing that, but who plans on crashing? Thanks, Rick. I'm excited to give it a go and see how it does. But it really needs to dry up around here. I just took my dog out to go to the bathroom, and man, our yard is just this water sitting everywhere. We've had so much rain, it's just saturated. It's a bad deal. Yeah, it's a bad deal. We've had like 3 weeks of rain. Bill, Newfound Drone Productions, how are you? Well, Adam, the thing with LED lights is when you're flying FPV, you can't see them anyhow. So I just never really thought it was going to be important to have LEDs because I can't fly this thing line of sight. I have to fly it with goggles. And to me, LEDs, all they're going to do is suck battery voltage. But I know a lot of quads look cool with them on there. All right, got that there. Well, that's good to hear, Bill. I mean, what good would it do to complain anyhow? Who's going to listen to us? Who's going to listen to us? I can't believe you sold your Mini. And then did you get a Xeno 2? Or what Xeno did you get? All right, I'm going to make some noise for a minute while I shrink these tubes. I flew my Xeno 1 the other day for like the first time in 3 months since like Christmas time. The H117S. So is that the Xeno 1? The one I have? Yeah. Yeah, the Xeno 1. I think so too. You know, for the money, if it's a good Xeno, if it works good like it's supposed to, it's good value for your money. But if you got to keep messing with it and have issues with it like some people do, then it's just a headache. It's a crapshoot. You either get a good one or you don't. Once I got my issue figured out, I like the Xeno. I mean, now I like it. I mean, it's not a DJI, but you're not spending DJI money either. I like it. I like the Xeno. And you know hold on. The footage you get out of the Xeno just at 1080p is decent. It's not bad at all. I like it. You know, if I do get another camera bird, it's going to be the Mini. It just is. I mean, I had great luck with my Phantom 3. Had it for several years. I think for me, since I'm really into FPV, I'm not into the cinematic like a lot of other people are, but just to have it when you need it, I think the Mini would be a good one to have just as a go-to, you know. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know if you watched any of my videos when I first got my Xeno. And the only reason why I have yellow tape on this gimbal cover is so when I get ready to fly, I see the yellow tape. It reminds me to take this off because I forgot I powered this on with this on before. That's the only reason why that's on there. Okay. The cable that I'm using to connect my Xeno controller to my phone is not the cable that came with the Xeno. Mine would not work right. John Coopy even sent me his cable from his drone because he uses iPhone. I use Android, and his cable would not work on my quad. I kept having disconnect issues. So I ordered this one someone told me about in one of the Facebook groups off Amazon, and I have not had no issues since. So that's just something to think about if you end up having issues. I'd try a different, better cable. Oh, on a mountain island and it's windy a lot. Well, you're going to want something that can withstand some good winds. Oh, okay, Bill. You got a lot of wind warnings, so it's not one for wind. You have wind all the time. Okay. Bill, I don't know if you've seen that one video that I did with the Xeno. It came out pretty nice. It's called Hudson Xeno and the Swinging Bridge. It should be in my Xeno playlist. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I mean, for a $250 drone, that video, that footage, I thought turned out nice. The Swinging Bridge, the world's largest freshwater island. And Bill, I just flew this the other day for the first time in 3 months, and everything was fine. Sat for 3 months. I got a brand new battery I got for Christmas. I haven't even used yet. I should have used it the other day, but I didn't. I'm just ready for some decent weather, constant weather of nice days, not just one day here and then 3 more days of rain. It takes a day or two for it all to dry up. I don't know. Nice. Yeah. That my Phantom 3 Standard did pretty good video footage, so the Vance is even better. Right, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's less money invested. You taking off, Carpenter Rick? Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it, man, very much. You take care of yourself. Be careful. Copper State Aerial Photography. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Oh, I don't even have the regular. I'm going to check and make sure I got you supported. Uh-oh, my Wi-Fi slow. Yeah? I'm subscribed. Hummingbirds filmed at 120 frames per second with the Mavic 2 zoom. Ooh. Oh, I bet that's cool. I'll have to go back and look at that. Nice. Yeah, I do have you supported. Furball. Tony, thank you for coming in. All right, I do appreciate it, man. Pond and more, what's happening? I'm going to wrench you up, Pond. So you should have a wrench now, Pond. Hey, Furball, I want to show you something. Hey, where's my... Oh, I got to go here. All right, Kim, you ready? Gonna take a second. Here's my little 4-inch. I think this is gonna be another little screaming demon. Let's look at it compared to a 5-inch. This looks big. I haven't flown this thing in forever either. I don't know if you can even. Well, this doesn't have props on it either, so. Yeah. So, all I gotta do. All I gotta do is set this up in beta flight, and it should be ready to go. Hey, Michael McReynolds, what's going on? Okay, Pond, you got your wrench. Good, 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 good. He's blue now. We're just talking about weather, drones, camera birds, FPV. One thing we haven't talked about is the stupid virus, and that's fine. She's a chubby thing. Yeah. But I think she's going to be a little ripper, man. I hope so. And I got the Caddx Turtle V2 in here to where it records to SD card, which is right in there. Right in there. So I should have some HD footage as well as FPV footage. All in one shot. Michael, I hope you're doing all right and staying safe, keeping inside as much as possible. I had to go to the doctor's this morning, first thing, and man, that was the emptiest I've seen that parking lot. When I went in, the doors, they stopped me and made sure they checked my temperature and made sure that I wasn't coughing. I felt okay before they let me go through. And they had two nurses there at a table with hand sanitizer, and they both had masks on, you know. Might be like that for a while, who knows? A bracket for the iPad mini. Well, more than likely, but we can measure this right now, and then you can measure your iPad mini. But I'm thinking you will, Bill. If I can find my dang measuring tape. It was just here on the shelf. That's about as far as it'll open right there, Bill, if that'll help you. I'll try and find a. Yeah, it'll be close. Let me see if I can find that tape measure. It's right here. Oh, it's barely 3.5 inches, Bill. Okay, that's all the way open. Yeah, if it's any bigger than 3.5 inches, it's going to be a tight fit. It won't. So 3.5 is about your limit. So if you go on one of those Xeno Facebook groups, like the official Xeno Facebook group, and ask if someone uses the mini and where they got a bracket, you'll probably find one. I'm doing okay, Michael. I'm going through a little bit of issues right now, but nothing too major. I'll be all right. Just getting old sucks, man. Getting old sucks, the big one. But it's going to happen. Oh, yeah, Copper State. If you haven't done it before, yeah, try it. See what you think. Try it. You'll like it. Yeah, I just turned 56 this year, so I'm feeling it. Well, hello, dear. How are you? Good to see you. Lena Music. Hope you've been well and making some good music. I need to go by your channel. It's been a while. And I apologize to a lot of people just with all that's been going on as far as health and work and trying to work. And I haven't been as diligent on everybody's channel as I should be. Yeah. What are you doing today, Kim? You want to come in? I can send you a link. Oh, school. Yeah, schools are closed. Yeah. Yeah, all the schools here are closed too. Yeah, but you're hanging in there, Michael. Nice. Okay, Kim, let me see how I can do. Okay, I'm on StreamYard, so I got to figure out how I can send you a link. Or I'm gonna try and put one in the chat. See if that'll work. You don't have to have it, Kim. You don't have to have it. Just click on the link and see what happens. You don't have to download nothing. Yeah. Just tell me when you've clicked on it and I'll remove it. I don't even have StreamYards downloaded to my computer. I just Googled StreamYards and started a broadcast. I don't have nothing. Do you, Pod? Oh, all right. Sly Dad, what's up? Wet and soggy, Sly Dad. It's been raining for several weeks here, almost every day. Okay. Oh no. Oh, it did, Kim. Okay. I saw you went for a bike ride the other day, Sly Dad. I'll try and get to your channel. Sorry, I've been behind. Is it really? It's hot already? Well, how hot? How do you know how hot hell is? I've heard it's pretty hot, from what I hear. I'm sure it probably is. Well, that camera looks a little cockeyed. Well, we're just going to have to get you a better drone, Michael. That was just for get your feet wet. You got your feet wet. Now you need something that's really an FPV drone. I'm not upset about it. Slide out of things getting crazy out there because of the dang virus. It's like hardly anybody's on the streets anymore, which makes my commute to work a lot happier because I'm not flipping people off or calling them names because they're a-hole drivers. What? Thank you, Sly Dad. I didn't know what you meant by that. So, what browser do you use, Kim? Like Internet Explorer? Hey, did you send it off yet to get fixed? That wire port in the back? Edge. I've heard of it. Copper. Yeah, let's blame it on the spell check. Sounds good to me. Cran grape. Grape juice and cranberry juice to cure what ails you. Oh, I see an invite button down there. Oh, I see. Share screen. Okay. Oh, hey, Adam. Drone Journey. Hey, welcome. Let me give you a wrench. There you go. How are you, Drone Journey? Your phone froze up. Adam, did I hear you say in a chat the other day that you guys got like 7 inches of snow the other day? Man, I don't want any more snow. I don't. I want spring. Michael, what's up with that Emax? What do you need? Did you ever get the battery thing figured out at all? You may just have to If you don't want to do it, I can try and do it. I can put on a different battery lead where you can use normal batteries if you haven't got it figured out. Oh, dang, 60 and sun? Nice. Michael, if you can get that Emax Tiny Hawk figured out out here, that's a fun little flyer, dependable flyer. That'd be a good one for you to really take outside and rip around a little bit. Wonder where Brother Ed, Love My Drones, is. He's been taking off work early a lot lately, but apparently not today. '90s by Friday already? Holy crap. They say, though, from what I'm hearing, that the Chinese virus, as I'm going to call it, does not like heat. So that could be a good thing. They say to drink hot liquids. Yeah. Mid 60s, Arizona. Yeah, you guys get some hot days out there too. Yeah, your fields are clearing. We've just had so much rain here. Everything's just a swamp outside right now. The only thing I could really fly if I wanted to would be the Xeno because I can control that where it lands, where these others, I'm not as good yet. No kidding, man. You'll have to fill me in later on Messenger or something. What's going on? I bet it is crazy. 115 plus. Good grief. Okay, when I was younger, I could take heat a lot better than I can now. Even at like 91, 92 degrees, I don't feel like getting out in that heat and flying. And I know it could be perfect, no wind, perfect weather for flying, but it's just too hot for me. And I didn't used to be like that. I used to be able to take it. Nice drone journey. No kidding. Yo, Kev, FPV, what's up, brother? What's happening? Dang, dude, that Mavic Pro takes some nice footage. It does. Nice. What are you up to, Kev? Oh, Kev, I'm gonna show you something. Hold on. It's gonna take a minute. Well, I guess I can do it. Ah, never mind. I'll just do it this way. There's my little 4 inch. About got it ready to go. I just gotta set it up in beta flight. Little 4 inch, 180 millimeter. Social distancing. Oh, okay. Michael McReynolds. Oh, Kim, really? You're not liking it? I got the Caddx Turtle V2 in here, Kev. What's that doing there? Got the Mamba F405 MK2, I guess. It's the 6S version. Yeah, I kind of like how this feels. I'm just ready to get it out there. Whitewash jiggles. 4-inch means it's like the size of the quad and the size of props that you use. Um, like the bigger quads, this is like a 220 millimeter, and these are bigger props, and this would be considered a 5-inch. See, these are a little bit smaller. So it's like a 4-inch is smaller than a 5-inch, and then a 3-inch. It's just basically the size of the quad. When you make a video, you have a small monitor for your camera. Oh, yeah, so I can kind of see what I'm doing, what it actually looks like. Yeah. This is a off-brand Chinese camera from Banggood. That's what I'm using right now. And all you need is something that says Wi-Fi. That way you can connect it to your phone. This phone that I use here, all this phone is for this camera, so I can see what my picture looks like. This is the only thing I use it for because it's old, but it works for that. But I couldn't tell you the brand. It says REX50. Rex 50 is what it is. Whatever that means. But yeah, but they got all kinds out there now that are Wi-Fi. And if it says Wi-Fi, then it sends out a signal, and then it tells you what to type in your phone, and you just connect to your phone. And then after that, it's just an app. Open the app and then start recording. It's pretty simple. Drone Journey, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Oh, you need to get a FrySky controller. Well, that's going to be around $100, right around. Yeah, copper, the size of props, and the dimension of the frame too. From this center point to center point determines the size too. But the smaller in size you go, the smaller props you have to use, so they kind of go together. What time, Kim, are you going to go on? Correct, I do, Kev. It's a phone that I use as a monitor. Yeah. It just picks up the Wi-Fi signal from the camera is all. You just connect it to Wi-Fi like you would anywhere else. Who needs a FlySky receiver? Newfound Drone Productions has one. Thanks, Michael McGrath. Which would be 6 o'clock my time. I had a 2.5-inch at one point. I don't have it now, which is even smaller. I do have a 3-inch quad. I just flew the other day. Oh, that was a fun flight too. I was liking it. Here. Okay, so this is a 3-inch quad. It's even smaller than this one. If you take the props off, you could probably really tell the difference. But look at the motor size too. Let me see how to do this. See the size of motors? I'm in central Missouri. And I just flew this the other day when I went to go see my accountant. And I'm liking this more and more now. I really am. This was a fun little flyer the other day. I replaced the camera. I took out the camera that came with and put in this Fox here micro camera. I think it did a lot better. Central Missouri, almost right in the center of the state. It's almost right in the center of the U.S. Oh, you can see that right there, yeah. This is the XJB 145. Where's my other 3-inch? Oh, yeah. I did not build this one. I bought this one. But this one here is another 3-inch quad. And I built it. This is a fun little quad, too. Homie Paul, what's happening? Brother Paul from across the pond. What time is it there, Wakey? About 8:48 p.m. Well, actually, Kim, um, I got some from Rhino at one point, but these 3D printed parts came with the frame. This frame, when I bought this frame, those parts came with it as part of the deal. Indigo Rhino sent me some parts, and Thomas Gertis Jr. sent me some parts one time. Total lockdown. I heard that, Wakey. Ooh, yeah. Adam, cool. Let me know how that goes. As soon as I get me a Mobula 7, or yeah, Mobula 7 HD board, I'll have everything I need to build that Mobula. I'm just waiting. Finance has been a little tight here and there. I'm just holding off for a little while. I'll get one. 19 military time, Lakey. That's 1949. Now I got to do the math. That'd be midnight minus 5 hours, 4 hours. So I was about right. Or is it 6 o'clock? Would be 18. So, 7:49 p.m. 7:49. Is that a 2S bird, Adam? So Wakey, you can go to the grocery store and get essentials and stuff like that, can't you? I wouldn't be surprised if they do a nationwide lockdown here at some point. I hope not. At least I live in the country. I can get out and about a little bit. Yeah, you need to keep Nell fed. Well, Kev, you know, even on a lockdown, I got that big field behind my house. I can go fly whenever I want, just as long as it's weather permitting. And Kimville is clean. That's good to hear. I've been on almost an hour. Go disappear in the fields by 8 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, that's when all the crazies come out after dark. Yeah, that's crazy. Understood, Kev. I know exactly the feeling. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice, Kim. Oh, I would so love to come up there this year when everyone does. Just have to see what happens. I'm glad you got that Manus working. I mean, it was working for me. I knew you'd have to rebind it and all that. 8 p.m. till 6 a.m. Yeah. Nice, Kev. That's cool. I just didn't have time to fly it. I got all these other ones. I've got my 3 inches, 3 inchers, 4 incher now, my 5 inchers. I've got a brushed whoop. Getting ready to build another one when I get aboard. Nice, Kim. That's gonna be fun. Kev, are you having a hard time on those 16 by 16 boards soldering those little wires? Man, I struggled with that. But I did get this thing not long ago. That helps me. It's a little magnifying glass, better than what I had. And it's got a light on it. That helps me a lot. Well, at least it's a lot easier than what I was using before. 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. in Orlando. If I can find that, I'll show you what I've been. Oh, this really ain't it. I've got this here. Even these 20 by 20s are small. Yeah, 30 by 30s are a lot easier. I didn't have any trouble with this. Has got a 30 by 30 in it. I didn't have any trouble with it. But on the 20 by 20s, I'll go, if I have 3 solder pads in a row, I'll solder one, skip one, solder the other one, flip the board over, and solder the middle one underneath just to keep from having the hassle of trying to keep them from bridging together. And it's fine. Works fine. So, yeah. They're handy, Kim. Speed gun. That 5-inch build that I just got done doing. All I've done is the hover test with this. I haven't done the official main flight with this yet, but this thing is gonna smoke. Just from doing that hover test in the backyard when I gave it a little bit of throttle, God, it almost went so high I couldn't hardly even see it. So yeah, that's gonna be something. That's gonna be an experience. This turned out to be a pretty nice build too. The last two builds, I just started taking my time, not rushing through it, and just trying to do it right. These motors, 2207, 2650 kV. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, this was a good little build. So I'm anxious to really fly this and see. When I got this is a little screamer. I was scared to fly it, but now I'm confident and I like flying it. So I'm hoping. I'm a little scared to fly this, but I'm hoping once I get it in the air the first time, I'll just kind of settle into it and say, okay, I got it, Yeah, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law works for Disney down there too in Orlando. I have no idea what they're doing now. I heard like Disney's going to lose like $360 billion or something over this. I think I only gave like $22 for this thing on Amazon. It's worth it. And it's got a real little circle on it. You won't be able to tell, but it even magnifies it even more. If you get it right underneath that, it like brings it right up in your face. They closed 72 miles of beach. Okay, what was up with all these college kids in the spring break? They all went to the beach and anyhow when they knew all this crap was going on. Idiots. I don't know. People nowadays I'm not surprised anymore at the stupidity I see in people. I'm just not surprised. Disappointed, but I'm not surprised. 72 miles. Well, if you guys don't care, I'm going to go have a smoke. I'll take you with me. This camera here. Still got this, still got that. Can I use my mouse? We're good to go. Unplug this. You said something. I'm ready for you to get one too, ready. I know you are. Oh, and you'll love it too, man. Just go out to them parks and you got something a little bit, even a 3-inch would make a big difference from what you're flying now. Yeah, I think you would like it. Hey, little girl. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Annie. Uh-oh, Annie. That the Annie girl? Hey, say hi. Who is that? Annie, what are you doing? Hey. Oh, you dropped that right on my computer. Hey, there you go, Wakey. Oh, I need to quit, Bill. I really do. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, my doctor said that if I keep smoking, those bladder tumors can come back. So I don't know. I've been cutting back. There you go, Adam. That's the attitude. Yeah. And even if you get a 3-inch, spend $100 or less, or that Tiny Hawk Freestyle. Hey, knock it off, idiot. Oh, Indigo Ryan just got the Tiny Hawk Freestyle, and he loves that thing. He was ripping that thing around like it wasn't nothing. And I think it was only $100. And you might get it to where it already has the receiver in it, make it easy to fly. No kidding, Dad. Yeah, she has gotten big. Well, because you needed to. I mean, I wish I never would have picked him up, to be honest with you, Bill. I just wish I never would have. I dream about being a non-smoker. I really do. She's licking all the water off the porch. What are you doing, little girl? Annie, what are you doing? Sorry, Dad says hi. Yeah. What? She barks at anything nowadays. Oh, the other day? I think it was yesterday. Maybe it was, or Saturday. Shut up! Dang it. Right outside, my bedroom's on the second story, and there's a tree right over here. There was a bald eagle in this tree like 20 some feet from my window. It was pretty cool, man. It was really cool. For me, Bill, it's just a habit anymore. It's not that I really enjoy it. It's just a habit. That's all it is. It's just a habit. Bad one, too. Dang, it's a little chilly out here. I don't smoke in the house because the wife doesn't smoke. It bothers her breathing the secondhand smoke. So, yeah, all I got to do is hook that 4-inch quad up into beta flight, and she should be ready. So I might take one of these days if it gets nice enough and go maiden 2 drones same day. I've never done that before. I'm shaking, shivering. Can actually hear the wind blowing. Annie, you want a treat? Would you like a treat? Let me give you a treat. All right, I'll give you a treat. Yeah, I'm going back in. This is cold. And you want a treat? Come here. Okay, come over here. Sit. Sit down right there. Where are you? Okay. You stay right there. You sit. I'll give you a treat. Sit right there. Don't move. You ready? I got a treat for you. Okay, ready? Can you catch it? Good girl. Can you shake? Shake. Good girl. Okay, sit. No, you sit right there. You sit. You ready for another treat? Good girl. Hey. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Pain in the butt. You're a good girl. I'm not taking you out right now. Okay. Thanks, Bill. Yep, Adam, you gotta get something bigger. Oh, I guess I need to plug my mouse back in for it to work. Well, I really don't know why today. I just got a hair and went live. I hardly ever go live. It had been a while, so I thought I'd do it. So I saw that Mr. Crowley wasn't on. He must be out flying. Well, all right, Furball. Thanks for coming in. Tell Roger I said hello. Yeah, the weather stinks here too. Take care, Kim. There's been maybe one day a week that you might be able to squeeze in a flight here or there because just the weather's so iffy. Rain or cold and windy. I was lucky I was able to burn a couple packs Saturday. I haven't been able to fly since. But we're supposed to have a couple nice days this week. I think we're supposed to get to 75 one day. Then I think the weather's going to be crap for the weekend. Good to see you too, Sly Dad. Well, I'm not actually seeing you, but you know what I mean. Supply of sickies. What did you fly yesterday, Bill? Man, you got some beautiful scenery up there to capture too. You really do. You just got to deal with that flipping weather. But yeah, it makes for some nice. The Phantom, yeah. I kind of miss my Phantom, and I kind of don't. I kind of miss just because it was a dependable drone. It was dependable. It's just so big and bulky though. And I started getting into FPV, wasn't flying it as much, so I thought, what the heck? I'll get rid of it, get something cheaper that I fly once in a while. Well, I may go ahead and shut down. Doesn't seem like much going on. I've been on for an hour and 16 minutes. We got 6 people watching. So I'll probably go ahead and end this thing. If you guys don't care, unless you want to keep going for a few more. I hear you, Bill. Yeah, when you fly FPV, you are on the edge of your seat until you really get into it. I mean, and get comfortable with it. Then it's probably like anything else. Adam, all right, you have a great night. Be careful. Whatever you do, be careful out there. Seriously. You don't want me coming up there. Yeah, just be careful, Adam. Whatever you do up there. Don't trust anyone. All right, Sly Dad. Hey, I appreciate you coming in, man. I really do. Thank you so much. Wakey, homie Paul, take care. Tell brother Heath I said hello if you talk to him on the telly. Tell him Drone Pool said hello. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shut her down, I guess. I appreciate everyone coming in. All right, cool, Adam. Do that. Yeah, do that. All right, guys. Be safe out there. Maybe I can do this again soon. So appreciate everyone coming in. All right. Bye, Pond. Hey, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it and hanging out with me. That's cool. Hey, Bill. Thank you. Yeah, anytime. If you see me streaming, come on in, man. Yeah, sounds good. Appreciate it very much. So this is Drone Pool signing out. Ending broadcast.